everybody, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for dropping by today. As you can see, it's dark now. It wasn't dark when I set off. I've just been to Starbucks to pick up my magic bag, which you'll already know if you've seen my other vlogs that just came out before this one. And I'm on my way home now. I'm heading down South Park Drive. That little street I'm just passing there is Dunmail Avenue, although you can't really see much because it's so dark. I did have it in my head today that I wanted to film a vlog walking around Stanley Park, but I ended up just not being able to do it. Time just got away from me because I had a few other things to do, and yeah. So maybe tomorrow, although I do want to go down to Horseside Lane tomorrow and film the Empire, because I have a feeling they may be starting the main part of the outside demolition. And I'm not saying that as fact, I'm just saying I think they will be. So I'm going to go down and check it out anyway. I think I'm going to turn down now Preston Old Road. This area here, South Park Drive, Preston Old Road, this was my childhood stomping ground, my very young childhood stomping ground, not my babyhood stomping ground, because when I was tiny I lived near Pendle Hill. Can you believe that? That's kind of cool. But around here I moved into Blackpool when I was really young, and I did spend like my young childhood living around here, and I loved it so much. There was a few other little kids that we used to all play with, and we were all really nice, and yeah, we had fun together. I don't have a lot of happy childhood memories. Well, I don't really have hardly any, but just playing around here, yeah, that was some happy little memories. The building I'm coming up to now, and it's a shame you won't be able to see it in the dark, although I will. There is some lights on. That is the old telephone exchange. When I was a little kid, we used to play around there. You can't even see it now. I do have a video of it on my channel, and I will actually, if I remember, put a little bit of that video into this one now. There you go, so you've seen that, and you can't really see it over there, but there's a gate over there. Can you see it? You'll probably have seen it in the other video footage what I've just put up from a while ago. And I remember when I was a kid, me and my sister and, oh, you can see it's a bit better there, a few of our friends, we used to swing on that gate. We'd run to the end of it, sit on it, and it would slowly swing shut. And we'd swing on it, then we'd push it all the way back again to the end, and we'd swing on it again. And mostly on the second swing, you'd hear this bang, 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 bang on the window. And one of the exchange staff would be like, giving like furiously angry, "Get out of here, you pesky kids," like gestures with the hands. So we'd all scarp her. Occasionally we got 3 swings in, but mostly we got yelled at on the first or second swing. That pub there, which is pretty much all in darkness and you can't really see it from here, that's Boar's Head. When I was tiny, one of my little friends from school, his dad was the landlord, so I would go and play in the Boar's Head with him, and they actually had a birthday party there. Well, it was his older sister that had the birthday party, but I got invited because we were friends. That little church hall there, again, you can't really see any of this stuff because it's really dark. I will have to redo this vlog in the light. There used to be some really cool jumble sales there, and that little building there, Expressions Hair Design, that used to be a little chip shop. And I remember my mum used to send me down there to get chips, and she always had it in her head they would sell cold chips that had been sitting in the fryer for hours. So she would send me down and say, make sure you ask for hot fresh chips. So I'd go down there and go, excuse me, can I have a bag of hot fresh chips please? That little shop there, the tanning bar, you can't really see it again. I'm so sorry, this means nothing to you because it's too dark. That used to be a cobbler's, and my sister was friends with the cobbler's daughter. And that little house that's on the corner, that used to be a little shop called, it was called the Old Curio Shop or something, or it wasn't called the Old Curio Shop. Isn't that a Dickens novel? It used to be called the Old Curio Shop or something like that. And my sister bought my mum a little China dog from there with her savings, and my mum pretty much kept it all alive. On the corner there is the saddle. That used to be my dad's local when I was little, although he wasn't really a pub person, my dad, but he did like going down in the saddle occasionally. The crossing I'm coming up to now, I'm going to push this button. When I was a kid, this used to be a zebra crossing, and directly opposite there where it's the colour lounge, that used to be a little shop called the Candy Box or the Candy Bar. I always get them mixed up, and the door was in the middle and it had a little striped canopy over it, and they had really nice like penny and half penny mixed sweets, but we weren't allowed to go to the Candy Box because it was across the big road, and there was a little paper shop there across the road where the Fylde telecom shop is, and we were allowed to go to that shop there to spend our pennies, but we weren't allowed to go across the road. But yeah, we did go across the road. The lure of the Candy Bar was just, what can I say, it was just too much, so we used to sneak across the road. We felt so daring as well. That paper shop that used to be there, I used to buy my comics from there when I was a little kid. I used to buy Ginty and Misty, and I remember once I ran on the Saturday morning to get my Ginty. This was probably before Misty came out, because I was really little, and I ran to get my Ginty and I didn't feel well. I felt really sick and ill, and I didn't want to go out, but I really wanted my comic, so I ran to the shop. But as I came out of the shop with my comic, I realised just how sick I felt, and I just couldn't help myself. I barfed, and it was like I was auditioning for a remake of The Exorcist. I just barfed everywhere, and unfortunately for the paper shop owner, the barf went all over the window of his shop. And I remember right after that, after I'd puked, I felt great. So I went home, and Mum goes, oh, have you got your comic then? I went, yes, I feel good now. I felt a bit sick earlier, but I feel fine now. She goes, oh, that's good. I says, yeah, I was sick on the way. She goes, oh, where were you sick? And I went, I was only little, and I went all over the paper shop window. And my mum was like, what? You were just sick all over the paper shop window, and you just came home and didn't apologise or didn't even say anything or acknowledge what you'd done. And it suddenly hit me just how bad-mannered that was. I mean, I was only little. I don't know how old I was. Probably about 7, maybe even younger. So, in my defence, I was a little kid. Anyway, my mum went down there. She got the mop bucket and filled it full of hot soapy water and took a sponge down and walked around the corner and cleaned a ball of bath off the paper shop window. She came home and she was like, never do that again. I remember thinking, well, you know, I didn't exactly choose to do it. It wasn't a deliberate act of barfiness. I didn't suddenly decide I'm going to puke all over the paper shop window. Look folks, it's pitch black now, because I'm pointing my camera now the same direction as where I was pointing it before when there was a little bit of light, and now there's absolutely no light at all. And I feel that vlog I've just done would have been a lot better with context, you know, if you could have seen where I was filming. But I hope you enjoyed listening to me waffling anyway. And if you would like me to redo it in the daytime with the light, then you'll be able to actually see the places I'm talking about. Just let me know and I'll happily nip down there and redo it. Oh, I'm tired now. 30,000 steps, I've definitely made it, I'm sure. Although I haven't checked my pedometer yet. I'm going to check when I get home and when I look in my bag. Although there just looked to be a little bit of light down there. I don't know, is there? Or is it coming from the football ground? No. What do you reckon? Is there, isn't there? No, I don't think there's any light. I think I'm imagining things. Oh well, time to end this video now, and I think I'm going to end it with a zoom in on the tower. So, are you ready? Zoom, zoom, zoom. Let's go in. How far can we go in? Oh, would be nice if I could hold it still. Look at that. Let's come out again. So thank you for watching. Please hit the like button and please subscribe. Maybe you can leave me a comment as well. And I shall see you all very soon in the next vlog. Goodbye.